Welcome, Aquarius Pisces, to your Astrodice reading for November. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, friends, and if you'd like a personal reading, you can find all of my prices down below in the description below the video. Okay. Get in here, my friends, and see what's going on with you. Aquarius Pisces, please. Got Neptune coming in. Love that. And we have Gemini in the 11th house. So, got that Neptune going on using that Pisces planet. So, for some Piscean energy. Okay, here we go. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. So this is what we're doing, those daydreamings, and we're doing that manifestation, and we're doing all this dreaming of the things that we would like to have, right? I want this, and I want that, and I need to get this done, and I need this, and maybe even just fantasizing about, hey, what would I get if I won the lottery? What would I do? Hey, you know, we're human, we do these things, or fantasizing about that perfect person. But we are talking about the 11th house, though. So, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is where dreams come true. Yeah, hey, what? Where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions, you couldn't have a better time to be fantasizing, longing for things, dreaming for things, praying for things, all these things within the 11th house of where you want to have good luck. Well, you're going to put them together, huh? With some Gemini, really communicating the situation. You're communicating this. Hey, you know, I really am working hard towards this, having this new car, and I really want this, and this is what I want, or I really want to go on this cruise. I really, you know, and so you have this communication that you're very lively, and it's very stimulating. So it doesn't always have to be just in your head. You are communicating it also to someone, right? And if you're not communicating it to someone, and you're saying, nope, 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 I don't tell my dreams and my secrets and my wishes, then it's the communication with your higher self, okay? It's lively, it's witty, it's informative, stimulating, exchange is possible. But I do feel the majority of you are longing for this and speaking it aloud to someone. Yeah, you take it how it resonates, though, right? Like, which side are you on? Are you keeping it to yourself and your higher self and telling maybe just spirit that you want these things? Could be a possibility. Are you being a little mischievous about the situation? It's because you feel like you're at a milestone right now. Some of you are longing and yearning for marriage. I just want to say that. Dreaming and longing for marriage. You see it. Dreaming and longing to want to get married. Dreaming and longing for that baby. Dreaming and longing. Look at that. Right? For this occasion. Wanting to hit that one milestone. Dreaming for that extra piece. For some of you, like I said, it could be winning the lottery. It could be anything, right? But whatever it is, it's this milestone that you feel, this is where I want to be. This is where the light comes in. This is where life really begins. This is what I really want. I don't even care if it's a car, right? Maybe you want to win this trophy. Maybe you're in some kind of event. Maybe you're in college and you play football. Maybe you want that trophy. Maybe you're longing for that trophy. Maybe you're dreaming of making that touchdown, right? That wins the game. Oh my gosh, right? Back and forth, though. You have this back and forth energy because it's almost like I yearn for it and want it, or however it is. But it is kind of like the teeter-totter of, but how am I going to get there? What am I going to do? So you have the social occasions as well. That's what I'm saying is, it seems like you are talking to somebody about the situation. Teacher in reverse. Now that's very interesting. That's very interesting. It's like you're teeter-tottering yourself back and forth, but the teacher card is upside down. I actually want to look at the teacher card, though, to see why it would be upside down with such a reading, because I want to see exactly what it's saying. Why? Why would it be there, Spirit? What's the purpose of the teacher being in reverse? The present feelings of being out of balance. That's why. Okay. Back and forth. So the yearning and the longing is a little unbalanced. It's not feeling like it's not making you're unsure and uninspired. Okay. There's not enough inspiration. It's like you're unsure of how you're, like I said, I think I said that over here though. You're unsure of how to get there. So it makes you teeter-totter back and forth. And so it makes you feel like you're imbalanced. Perhaps an important issue needs to be resolved before you can get to the marriage, before you can get to the baby, before you can get to something. So it feels like you have a little bit of confusion about the situation of how to get to where you need to get. Spirit says right now, this month is a great time to start reevaluating the situation, start communicating the situation. If you've been keeping this situation to yourself and wondering why this person you've been dating for the last 15 years hasn't asked you to marry them yet, you might have to open up the line of communication to communicate it with them and say, hey, are we ever going to tie the knot? Are we ever going to do this? We've been engaged for 15 years. How long can we be engaged for? I mean, usually we get engaged and within the next 6 months to a year, people get married, not 15 years later, right? Or 15 months later or however, right? So it just feels like there's this unsurety of how this is actually going to get to your milestone, but you're really working on wishing and waiting for the luck to come through. And maybe the fantasizing is the talking. How am I going to communicate? Maybe you're talking it over with yourself, right? Well, talk to myself in the mirror and say, hey, look at me, buddy. I've been waiting for you for 15 years. Was that a good way to say that? Then reevaluate the conversation. Wait, that's not going to catch his attention. Dreaming of how you're going to say this thing to them, right? But you have this very determined piece within you. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius that you would like this to move forward, whatever the situation is. You would like to have this milestone come through. And very determined to put yourself out there to get it. Trying to make those illusions, longings, yearnings, dreams, and wishes come true. But it just doesn't feel like it's moving the way you want it to. Sometimes within the beginning of the month, it almost feels like the back and forth, maybe you're getting further away from the dream coming true than it is pulling itself forward. With the Knight of Swords coming in, could be dealing with a Libra who is just very imbalanced. Is that where the imbalance is coming from? Is this who your teacher is? Is your teacher the imbalanced one, making you feel imbalanced because they keep coming at you and then backing up? Or the situation at hand keeps doing the same thing back and forth? I would like to get this job off the ground, but I keep losing customers, or the customers are not coming in the way I want them to, so I keep it's almost like taking the back seat. Because you're waiting for the perfect timing and you're trying to take everything as moderate as possible and trying to keep the harmony around. Somebody is dealing with a Sagittarius. And trying to keep the peace about this situation as peaceful as possible. Maybe if you are wanting to take this to the next level or wanting a baby or something, maybe they don't want this or something, so you're trying to keep the peace because every time you bring it up, they want to argue about the situation or whatever the situation is. So I just feel like there's a lot of keeping the peace about this dream that you have. Maybe it's just a car itself. I really want this car. Stop talking about the car. I did my husband about 15 years ago when I told him I wanted a car. I want a car. No, just stop talking. It's not time yet. Maybe they're trying to wait for the perfect moment. Maybe they have it all planned out in their head and they're trying to, they have control of the reins and not allowing your dreams to get what you want at the timing you want because, like I said, my husband did that to me and it was like, then one day I got a car. It's like, happy birthday, here's your car. Oh my God. Okay, so keeping the courage. Look at the courage that you have coming in. Keeping the courage alive. Maybe waiting for this knight in shining armor if you guys are just dreaming about having this perfect person. Waiting for this knight in shining armor to come through. Someone who can give and take. I don't care if they're male or female. Having a transformation. Victim mentality. Who is it? Okay, somebody's getting rid of victim mentality over here. Could be you or them trying not to play victim because you want this, or trying to get rid of somebody around you who's playing victim in the middle of the month. This is the social occasions friends area. I just want you to know that right now. This is not under the wish area at all. This is now going to friends and social occasions. Taking the courage for a transformation, but somebody around you, you're telling them to stop playing victim. I don't want to hear your stuff. Don't you see I'm dreaming over here? Ain't got time to be hearing your crap. Stop making it all about you. I don't have time for your pity party, okay? I'm trying to get somewhere over here. That's kind of what it feels like. Like 100. So you're trying to get them out of this mental playing victim area, and you're not dealing with it. Queen of Coins coming in. Could be a Capricorn over here. And you're trying to take the courage over here to communicate with them, to try to tell them to stop playing victim around you. Don't you see I'm trying to do something? It's almost like they're unaware that you're having a transformation. Well, they're unaware that you're having this transformation. Like I said, this is friends and social occasions. So this is a whole different person, a whole different kind of thing going on over here. You gotta love how weeks just, all of a sudden somebody comes around you and they're like blinded to seeing that you're trying to get something accomplished, and they want to come in having this kind of pity party going on. And you're pretty much saying, you're prosperous enough. What are you talking about? Why are you playing victim? What's your problem? Don't you see that I'm trying to do something? Standing up for yourself, taking knowledge and speaking your truth with the King of Swords. Having your Aquarius side come in and say, you know what? I'm not going to do this with you this month. I'm not doing this with you at all. It's almost like an energy that's coming back around. You're over here trying to be prosperous and beautiful, and they're playing victim. But they're unaware that the way that you're seeing them is like, we're not doing this again, Satan, okay? I did this last month with you, and I'm not playing this with you. So you're definitely speaking your truth to this person who you believe is unfaithful to you. Look at that Capricorn again, or Virgo. Who you believe is unfaithful to you in the friend zone. And they are playing pity me. They need a lot of attention. Okay, so that's where that's going to be going, and but you're still over here dreaming. Funny thing is, you're not dreaming about what you're going to say to this person because you're already saying it. That's just coming out. You're just like, I'm trying to do something. In the end of the month, you have this grateful attitude going on with a happy success. But this kindred partnership with this person, it's this Capricorn. If you're dating a Sagittarius, this is so different. This energy over here is not the same person, you guys, okay? I don't believe it is. I mean, you can say it is, but for most of you, it's not. I mean, the energy could change that much to say, yeah, well, they're supposed to be Sagittarius, and they usually are fiery and determined. But they do go through this state of depression or playing victim. So we will leave it that way, because general readings are hard sometimes because we're just picking and pulling energy. But I would say for the majority of you, this is not the same energy. Well, it's not the same energy. It's not the same person. I'm sorry. Over here, you're just happy, but this kindred partnership or whatever this was with this, I'm going to say this Capricorn is done. Because you're done now. Because you pretty much spoke your truth, and I'm tired of your pity party. I'm tired of you lying. You're guilty of this or that or the other. With the Page of Coins upside down, that's a guilty person who's not dependable, who likes self-pity. They like to have the, oh, woe is me. There's always something. And it just feels like they're trying to, while you're over here trying to dream and get something done, they're trying to bring you down and worry about what they're doing. And they can't seem to be reliable enough to care about what you care about, because they're too worried about, they're very selfish, let's put it that way. That's a very good, maybe even self-centered person who, when they don't get their way, they don't care about what you're doing anymore. It's all about me. That's what victims do, though, right? So we're just going to leave that there, but that's where the kindred partnership actually ends, in that area, okay? at the end of the month, because it's just to the point where it feels like you've been, and you know, guys, I think we've had this reading, even if it's not for you, Aquarius, Pisces, then it was definitely, I think, the Aquarius reading, no matter what, where we just had this person just keep coming in, playing victim, woe is me. You're trying to tell them you're doing something, and they just want the whole world to bow down to them. And it just seems like this has been going on for a while. So just feel like around Thanksgiving time, you're done. I don't care if it's a sister or a brother, a friend. Great gratitude. Great gratitude, because you're still trying to grab this cup. So you do have a little bit of depression, because you still feel like you are trying to a down feeling. I'm not going to use the word depression, but it is definitely a down feeling. You are kind of having a down feeling because you are feeling like you're trying to reach this cup over here. But it's kind of crazy, because if you look at it this way, it's like you're kind of like, yeah, look, I'm trying to grab this cup over here. See, this is why you don't need this victim over here, because you already have this place over here where you're dreaming to get this cup, right? You're dreaming of this. I don't need you always talking about yourself, okay? But you have this great gratitude still coming in the beginning of the month. So even though you're like, oh, I really want this cup, and you're really dreaming of grabbing it, but you're still feeling like, you know what, but I'm so grateful for the things that I have, and I would be so grateful to have this cup, right? So there is this beautiful gratitude going on over here of how gracious and grateful you are to want to get this cup. And it's almost like you're saying, please, universe, give me this cup. I really want this cup. Please. Because I would be so grateful if you did so. And it really, that's really what it is. And this cup really feels like it's this cup. Whoa, see, you want this cup. Because that's where your milestone is. Whether it has something to do with a person or a job, whatever it is, it's whatever your 11th house is. You know that this is going to bring in happy success, but you're feeling like something is happening to where you feel very happy. There is some happy success coming. Is it this cup? No, it's not the cup. But the happy success is happy. I'm sorry to say it's not the cup. I know. I wish I could tell you it was. I wish I could say I really want this, and then the happy success, boom, here it comes. But it's not. But it is a good thing. This happy success is something different. It's something different that you have been dreaming about looking at. But it was something that you had looked at earlier in the year. Earlier in the year. It was something that you were looking at around, I believe, summertime. See the summer flower? I believe it was summertime. You were dreaming about something, and here it comes in. And this makes you feel like, wow, it makes you feel like the 9 of coins. Yeah, because it feels like this has now traveled towards you. So, no, you didn't get the cup that you want, not now. You're still dreaming of it. But whatever this is, you got this 9 of coins that's making you travel into this direction where it's making you say, oh my God, what is that? So you do have some kind of happy success going on at the end of the month. It's going to make you very happy. It could even be this Capricorn. Man, a lot of Capricorn going on. Capricorn or a Taurus. How many earth signs are you going to deal with over here, guys? It's actually more of yourself. But it could be this Virgo coming back. It could be this Capricorn, this Taurus. It's not this person. That's for sure. It's definitely not whoever's playing mental mentalities games with you. Playing victim. This is different. This is someone traveling towards you or something coming towards you. It could even be a job that makes you feel like you're independent where you need to be. It could be money coming towards you. However it is, it makes you feel very passionate about the situation. It could even be this Aries coming towards you if you needed this Aries. Coming towards you in the right way. Wanting to come towards you with passion. So you could say that if this was a car, you're not getting your car yet, right? You still have to save money or whatever. But maybe you got a new job. Maybe you got this new person. Take it how it resonates, how whatever it was something that you wanted from the summer that has nothing to do with this cup. That's all I know. But the kindred relationship over here, you have a lot going on in the end of the month. It's almost like Spirit's like, it's almost the end of the year. We're going to throw all this stuff at you all at once. Here you go, Aqua Pisces. You wanted this during the summer. Here it is. You want this now. You're going to have to wait. You want this to be over because you're just done. Here, it's over. It's just like, just throw it all at me. You're going to be like very overly emotionally in your 11th house, like overwhelmed. There's going to be this very overwhelming feeling. Yeah. Because you recognize that you're done with this Capricorn card. I'm calling it out, Capricorn. You realize that this person works you too hard on your emotions. You're done. You know what? I want my own vitality. I have my own plans. And this is a beautiful blessing to actually say, I'm done with you. We had a great time. But I realize that I cannot hang around with you anymore. You know, however it is, I'm splitting ties to you. I don't care if it's your sister, your brother, you're like, we ain't talking anymore until you stop with your victim crap. I will talk to you next year or however it is. Because you're breaking ties. Because you want to keep yourself in this vitality after going after this milestone and you have other things to do. And it could literally be a family member. I'm getting the sun over here. So you could be saying, yeah, I'm tired of your sadness. Sorry for you. But actually, it's like, I'm sorry that you're in this position, but feeling sorry for yourself, that's the thing that I had. I'm just tired of you feeling sorry for yourself. Nobody can seem to bring you into vitality. You know, we've worked on this, and I've worked on this with you, and nothing has changed. No victory has come out of this. It's the same thing. You're happy for a second, or however it is, and then you want to play woe is me. It just gets draining is the word that I'm hearing. It's tiring. It's very draining. You have your own hopes and promises coming through with the Ace of Coins, and that's exactly what's going to happen. This is what this is. This is your Ace of Coins, because you're saying, I have my Ace of Coins, happy success. Now I'm going to go do what I need to do, whether this is a job or whatever. Okay? So there's beautiful things coming out of this, but there's a lot. It is very overwhelming, and I think you're going to feel with the Neptune, because it is an emotional card, and I do feel like your emotions are going to really be wrapped up at the end of the month about this situation. But your analytical Aquarius side is going to just really cut it out and just, that's it. Just cut it all out, right? Just, I'm done. Stop working on my emotions. Okay? Beautiful reading, guys. And until I see you next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.